What's good, YouTube? So I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the how to get rid of code p0401 on a 2006 Mitsubishi Eclipse 2.4 liter. So basically, the first time I got the code on my scan tool, uh, I got on YouTube, started searching up solutions how to get rid of that code, and I come across videos of to clean it. They recommended cleaning it first um, before going out and replacing it, because EGR valves uh, run about 100 or more. So yeah, basically what that code stands for, it's a generic code, p0401. It's insufficient EGR flow detected. EGR stands for exhaust gas recirculation. Uh, and this is what one of those valves looks like on this Mitsubishi Eclipse. This is an electronic valve. They also have the older models, older cars had like the vacuum um, EGRs, but this one's electronic. So yeah, basically that's what I did at first. I tried to clean it, and to get to the EGR, I took this off, this, and I took all this off. I had to take all of these bolts off. Those are 10 millimeters, and I used a socket wrench. Those are 10 millimeters. Okay, so I took all that off, and then what that leaves the throttle body. The throttle body has four 12 millimeter bolts. But before we continue, I forgot to say that you should take off your negative battery terminal first before you start working on your car, because you will have to disconnect like one or two sensors, I believe. So just so your computer won't go out of whack or throw different codes, or so you won't start a new problem. So yeah, like I said, the throttle body has four 12 millimeter bolts. I had to use an extension for that one because it was pretty tight. Okay, and then there's the throttle body there. Under the throttle body, that's the EGR right there. It has a sensor, and then it has two 12 millimeter bolts that keep it in place. So yeah, that right there is a brand new EGR valve. Like I said, I tried cleaning it first, and the code came back 3 days later, unfortunately. So yeah, I had to keep looking around. I got on my car's forum, and I come across a way to test these EGRs. They were showing me how to test the coil resistance on the EGR itself. So yeah, that's what I did. And let me show you how the Mitsubishi wants you to test that. So first off, you want to have a multimeter, and you want to set it on 200 ohms resistance. Okay. And basically what Mitsubishi wants you to do, they want you to test the resistance between, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they want you to test the resistance between 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. And according to them, the spec should be 20 to 24 ohms is what it should read here. Ohm resistance, 20 to 24. And according to Mitsubishi, if it's not that certain number, and you do have to check this EGR in 68-degree weather, and if it's not 20 to 24 ohms, then they recommend replacing it. So So yeah, that's what I did. Let me put the phone down so I can connect this to these. We're gonna test the resistance between 2 and 1. That way y'all can see. Okay, so basically right there I'm checking the resistance between 2 and 1, and it's reading 27.6. But do take into consideration it's been 2 weeks since I took this off my car, and it's been sitting in my house and with the AC on very cold. So yeah, right now it's reading pretty close to that 20 to 24 range. But the first time I checked this, when I took it off my car, it was 68-degree weather and it was reading 50 ohms. So yeah, basically, yeah, I checked that, and then I checked the bottom ones too, 5 to 6. So 5 or 6, or no, 5 and 4 the resistance, or check the resistance between 5 and 6. And like I said, it should read 20 to 24 right here in 68-degree weather, and Mitsubishi recommends replacing it. So basically, yeah, the bottom ones were also reading, that first few times I checked it, were reading 50 ohms. So yeah, that was very far off from the 20 to 24 ohms resistance that they recommend that you should see. So yeah, basically what I did, like I said, I ordered the new EGR from rockauto.com, and yeah, sure enough, it got here in about a day or two, sooner than expected. And yeah, like I said, it came with a new gasket, by the way. Mine didn't even have a gasket. Who knows why? But yeah, like I said, the EGR is held by 2 bolts. And so yeah, like I said, I replaced the EGR valve. And yeah, it's been 2 weeks and I have not got code p0401 back. So I'm pretty confident that was the problem. It solved the problem. And so yeah, another thing I can show you guys is when you put the key on the on ignition, not turn it on all the way, you should hear the EGR click. If it's not, that's the stepper motor. If it's not clicking, then yeah, that's already a bad sign that that it's bad. But yeah, let me show you. What I did notice with this new EGR valve, which is in place right there, is that it clicks differently. It clicks better than the old one. So yeah, but like I said, I'm very confident I solved the problem because the code has not come up in 2 weeks. So yeah, let me show you guys. Let's go inside and put the scan tool, and let me show you guys that the code is not there anymore. It's code p0401. Alright, so here's my little scan tool. It was recommended by Scotty Kilmer, a mechanic from Houston, and I must say I'm very impressed. But I'll leave that review for another day. Let me go ahead and connect this to the car, and I'm gonna show you guys that that code has not been back. Alright, so turn the ignition on. Okay. Let's go in here and see what codes we see. Alright, so let's do read codes, stored codes. And so there you go. You see p0431, a catalytic converter code. There's another one, let's see, p0421, that's the other side of the catalytic converter. So yeah, that's the only codes that it has stored. Let's go to pending. And again, the same ones that it has stored are the same ones pending. So yeah, like I said, that code has not been back for 2 weeks, so I'm very confident I solved that problem. And I hope this video helps you guys out. Let me show you guys what I mean by when you put the ignition on without turning the car on. You should hear a clicking, and that clicking is coming from the stepper motor of the EGR valve. So let me show you guys. We're gonna have to be quick because, all right, let's see. Oh, not quick enough. Let's see. The other one clicked way harder, but this one's clicking more softer, you could say, because it's more brand new, so it's working less hard. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. You caught a little bit of it. That means that's the first test Mitsubishi wants you to do to see if your stepper motor in your EGR valve is working. But anyways, that concludes this video. This is what I used to get this job done. I bought this at Walmart for, I believe, $22, and I believe I bought this at Harbor Freight for like $5-6. So yeah, I didn't break the bank. Besides the EGR, which cost me $100 at Rock Auto. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. God bless.